know you're a slow motherfucker, man.
No, it's a process, man. Relax.
Yo, you're a real slow motherfucker.
Woo!
You know, I'm gonna be
Yo!
What's up, everyone? You're listening to Breeze Shooters, the show that brings you news, sports, poker, and everything in between.
We love the tweeters.
I'm your host, Lou, joined by my good friends, Chris
Yes, sir.
and Willie Will.
Yo,
He's
yo.
back to work.
IT in the house.
All right,
Yeah, he's back from sabbatical.
Chris, you know, it pains me, but we're going to have this uncomfortable conversation.
Listen.
And I told you I didn't want to do this in person because Willie has some issues, you know, anger issues, and I don't want to get him upset.
No, of course not.
So I'm not even looking at him because I'm hoping you look at him and you reprimand him in a way he doesn't do this again.
I could do it through the peripheral.
Peripheral?
Peripheral.
There goes the vocabulary. Let's tell them the real reason why you wanted me back.
What was that?
The IT part. You had Chris trying to do it with emojis, looking up shit on Google with emojis.
That is true.
Yeah,
But-
that
but-
and the fact that you bought $1,000 phone and you bought it, I guess, somewhere hot because it didn't come with instructions, and you still are trying to figure out how to use your fucking phone.
No, you go on YouTube and there's a whole bunch of how-to videos.
How to? But you got to know how to operate the phone to get to YouTube.
No. I get on the TV.
It's on the TV?
Yes.
So what's up, guys? How was your weekend, man? How was everything?
I had something interesting to say about my weekend. I forgot.
Yeah,
Wait, what happened?
must have been really good, man.
What happened this weekend? It'll come to me. Sometimes, listen, I got cups there, so we don't have to be promoting war. This is how you hustle backwards. There's cups behind you, the red cups. Look at the red cups. Grab a red cup, give a red cup to Willie, and instead of promoting the water,
But you're the one showing it.
But
I'm not even showing.
you
the
just
fucking
took a
shit.
swig of the water.
It was
Take a
si-
cup.
It was sideways.
It doesn't matter, Louis. Are you gonna be mindful of it every time you're gonna drink sideways?
Yeah,
I just don't like to promote until we start getting paid. This is your problem, Lou. You know what your problem is? You look too.
I got a lot of problems.
Yeah, you do. You look 2 feet ahead of you. I'm looking down the block, Lou. I'm light years ahead.
like
Planets.
planets.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know. Just thank you, Wilford, for blocking your shit.
All right. So, what do you guys want to get into? We got a couple of good things to get into.
Listen, my best first thing, El Chapo.
Woo!
El Chisel.
So, apparently, the Mexican officials arrested Chapo's son, but
That just don't sound right.
yeah, no, they had him.
No. Not
They
the
had-
arresting part. The Mexican officials. It just doesn't sound right.
Yo, Chris. So, according to what's this reference here?
Don Francisco?
No. Go down. Who we're looking at? Oh, okay, back up. Well, according to NBC News, the Mexican president says that they'll arrest El Chapo's son if public is not at risk. So apparently, when they did capture Chapo's son, a big shootout occurred. And it got really,
They got
really
him out.
crazy. Yeah, they got him out. They had him, but they had to let him go because the public was at risk because these guys weren't holding back.
That's
They
the
were
way you
shooting.
do it.
We'll go down a second.
You fight corruption with
I'm
corruption.
sorry, go up. Right there. So, Mexico's president said Monday his government still intends to arrest Ovidio Guzman.
We've had a conversation about that, Louis.
Ovidio Guzman.
You're getting better.
Okay.
Go one more time.
Ovidio Guzman. Telemundo, here we go. Son of the drug lord Joaquin El Chapo
Guzman.
Guzman.
You could enunciate the Z.
Once it can do so safely after the suspected traffickers forced wage gun battle with authorities in the northwest city of Culiacan. Yeah. Can you hit that play button, Willie? Is the volume up?
No, the volume's not gonna be up. Why would you want to see a video? Of
I see the video. You could also hear the audio. There's this video and then there's camera. Video records and records images and audio.
Really?
Yeah, so
That's good to know.
if you had the...
Oh shit, that's Jessica Alba.
That's not Jessica fucking Alba. All right, so moving on. So what are your thoughts? What do you guys think about this?
Listen,
Would you have done anything differently if you were the Mexican government?
not at all, because the Mexican government, what people don't understand, the Mexican government is in bed with these people. And
I don't think this was in bed, though, because they were killing people.
No, listen.
Mm-hmm.
Now they might want to switch it up a bit, or now they might want to go the non-corrupt way, and they want to do things. Or maybe they have somebody else in line they want to put in a cartel, face a cartel, and they don't want El Chapo's people. I just think it was a good move because you don't want to get civilians hurt.
Well, who's the new details on El Chapo's son?
This nigga he don't even look tough.
I just think something like this. It's hard to say that they could have planned it better because you don't know when the dude's going to be out. But you think they probably could have did a better job evacuating the area?
They should have.
They should have cornered off like one whole block and be like, "Yo, civilians, get the hell out of here." That's it. Just take them down.
Oh, as soon as they got him, just boom, just go to a army base or something. Something. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I mean, his guys. If you go down, Willie, I think it goes into what they were holding.
No, they probably had shit. They probably had top of the line guns.
You know, that's what they had better.
Yeah, so
they had better arsenal.
Why would you bring them to a rinky-dink court or police station when you know this guy's reach? It's all over Mexico. It's not even one town or whatever.
And I think you touched on something too. They still got people that are on the payroll.
Oh, 110%.
So they know routes. What's happening? When the dad escaped the jail, I said, "Get the hell out of here!" I said, "How do you have a tunnel underneath the jail exactly in the restroom?"
Exactly.
So yeah, it's crazy.
It is what it is.
Prayers though do go out to the families that were affected by the shootout.
They were.
I believe there was innocent people injured.
Oh wow, I didn't know.
Yeah,
that.
no, it was an all-out shootout. It was something that you would see on a Netflix movie. So look at them. Look at these guys. They're just
No, but that's the police.
That's our side. If you're dressed like that,
that's your side. That's not my side.
Viva Mexico!
That's on you, Louis.
What was that? The Netflix series where they went into the Mexican cartel.
There's a whole bunch. El Chapo, Narcos.
It's Narcos. Narcos.
That highlighted how corrupt.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying.
And the cops.
Everybody.
Can you blame them for being that corrupt? Like they live in poor.
Pablo. I call him Pablo. You guys know him by Pablo Escobar. Pablo used to say it best.
Uh-huh.
Plata o plomo. Either you want the money or you want lead. So if somebody comes to me with that offer...
Yeah, but Chris, that you say that like you live that life.
That's my life! The dizzle!
And that's what's wrong with TV, children. That's what's wrong with TV. You got motherfuckers thinking they're gangsters. But you pushing 25 cents.
Well, let me explain something to you. I'm not a gangster anymore.
Whoa.
But at some point in my life, I hung around them.
Oh, okay. Listen. I lived in Brooklyn.
There you go.
But it was popping in Newark. I was close to them, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Wait, what do you mean you hang around them? So you were the original 6ix9ine?
No.
I can see him with purple. Yeah, I can see this.
See, the style is, first of all, his look is not. Well, his look is a problem. It's the way he just. You know what? I don't want to get into 6ix9ine because it upsets me.
But speaking of rainbow hair, I came across a Chappie site, and
who the fuck is Chappie?
I want you to just see it, and you give me your honest opinion.
Who the fuck is Chappie?
Chappie. Just type in Chappie. Chappie is a new site, right, for our rainbow community friends that want to have friendships.
That was alley-oop.
Super alley-oop.
I just let it go.
You just let it go. You're still on the floor. We're not out of bounds. Chappie. CHAPPI
for the alphabet community. Go ahead.
Yes, for the alphabet community. But so I'm riding in the car and I'm hearing Chappie this, Chappie that.
Really?
And so it's not like your Tinder website. It's totally different. It's for the gay community, but it's not necessarily the hookup. It's more if you want to have friendships, if you want to relationship. It's more of a serious website
Okay.
for the gay community.
That's not a bad- that's
no,
not a
you
bad
know what?
idea.
And I respect it. That's
Yeah.
cool because you know what they say, they're trying to get away from that. I guess that stereotype that they're just
And
trying
it's
to
not-
hook up.
It's not Tinder, it's Grinder.
Is it Grindr? But
I think Willie cleared it up for us.
It is
The
Grindr.
Grindr
But I
is
thought
for
Tinder
the-
went down too, though. No?
I don't know.
I heard stories.
I don't-
Wait,
I don't work
I just
on those
logged
sites.
on to the site, and Lou's he's already logged on. His
What
membership
do
is
you,
up on
why
there.
do you think I'm talking about
Lou?
Chatme.com?
You're the face of it.
Listen, the space for gay connections.
But it says on his profile, if you're into chubby, come
Chub
and-
love.
if you're into
Chub
chubby,
love.
No.
Come and rub
It's called bears. That's what they call big men in the gay community.
Really?
There are men that like to have big men
I'm not.
hold them,
Oh,
embrace them.
That's like that.
It's called a bear. How you say bear in Spanish?
Also,
And also. Don't knock it until you try it.
no, listen. It's the broke back. Just see the broke back mountain effect. You got too.
Oh, what are you going on for?
You got too descriptive there. And
I mean, sorry, go up, Will.
I didn't like where the conversation was going.
Can you
First
click?
or second one?
Oh no, the first one. Just click more. I just want to see. So Chappie's Bumble Gay dating app. Find just the right one. Nah, never mind. I thought there was more. All right.
I think this is good. If it's not a dating app, I think it's good for kids and young people that want to come out and are looking for a way out, and they don't have nobody to talk to. This might
Apps.
alleviate a lot of hurt and pain. Yes.
That's exactly why I wanted to bring you here, because you touched on something big. A lot of times, kids that discover they're gay, that's the hard part. How do I connect with somebody else that's like me, but I'm scared to tell the world?
Yeah.
You go now
Family
online,
members,
now
yeah.
you can connect with people, and you might find out 3 or 4 guys in your neighborhood, are gay. And
But I think it's so much easier now than it was back
Oh,
say, in the
absolutely.
early 80s and 90s. 'Cause look, you even have that rapper that came out, Lil Nas.
yes. And he didn't really even
That's the-
do
that's
it.
the-
It was like subliminal through his.
The cowboy
on the old
song.
time
I
road.
know. I know. We know you know it because I got recordings of you.
That's big for these kids.
No, but a few of these rappers are. What I found out a few years ago is that shit is in Atlanta. They're like Doug.
Oh yeah. You'll get your ass whooped and tongue down.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's serious.
That's
over
why
there.
I don't visit Atlanta. Shout out, Boom.
So
Shit.
yeah. So that's Chappie. What else we got?
I'm okay. You
What
know,
about sports? Anything new going on? in
No,
sports?
No,
no,
you done with that? You want to move on, or you?
No, let's move
You
on.
got some more you want?
No.
Look, because I see you writing down the name.
No, I'm not writing down nothing.
You want to lose password?
No, it's okay. It's just listen. We touched on it. We spoke on it. Let's move on from it.
Okay.
It's good to hit every demographic. Am I right?
Wow. I got to get used to this. So, Zion Williamson went down
This worries me.
6 to 8 weeks. He has to get knee surgery, or he had
No, he
knee
got
surgery?
arthroscopic. I'm almost a professional. Oh, the meniscus. He tore his meniscus.
Willie, what is this again? This is the Bleacher Report. So, according to the Bleacher Report, New Orleans Pelicans rookie Zion Williamson underwent surgery to repair a torn right meniscus Monday and will miss the next 6 to 8 weeks. Oh, man. Williamson has dealt with his share of injuries since the Pelicans selected him with the number 1 overall pick in June. He left the Summer League debut in July after 9 minutes with a bruised left knee, but it wasn't considered a serious issue. What do you think?
This is the part you got to read. Read the second thing. Read the right here. Right? Things got more serious. Go ahead.
Things got more serious prior to New Orleans' preseason finale on October 18th against the Knicks.
Woo! We breaking knees. I know we're coming
You
back.
think that's what it was?
We breaking knees. It's okay. I just needed you to read the New York Knicks.
So, the first thing that comes to mind, and I'll be a hypocrite if I say that, you don't think it's his weight? That's a lot, man. The kick gets up, that the up and down,
It could.
but even though he looks good now,
No,
he put on a lot of
I
muscle.
always
but
said every time I spoke to somebody about Zion when he was in college, he looked a man
He was a man.
amongst boys.
Exactly.
But I always knew that, you know what? When he gets to the NBA, trainers, the professionals, the dieting, and everything is gonna come into play. But because he did look heavy for his height.
Yeah.
But even in college, when his sneaker
When he busted out his
busting
sneakers.
sneakers and all, I hope not. I wish the kid the best, I really do, but I hope he's not frail. Like he's not injury prone. Like we spoke about Odin and even what's his name, Roy from the Blazers. What was his name?
You're not talking about Bowie, are you?
No.
Talking
Bowie
about
also.
No, you took a
The young kid.
Greg Oden?
Greg Oden, and then the young kid, man. His name was Roy.
I know you're talking about. He had all the knee injuries.
Yeah,
Roy,
young.
Is it Roy Davis? Roy,
No,
I know
his
you're talking about.
his last name was Roy.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
I
That kid
want
was
to say his
he
first
was
name
real
is
good.
Jamal
Yeah.
or something, but no, it's not like that.
Yo, Chris.
I'm just saying.
It's been a while.
I'm just saying. I could look it up, but
Yeah, I
once
know.
again,
It's a shame when you see like really good
Yeah.
athletes being hobbled by these knee injuries.
At such a young. That's why you talk to me about LeBron James. I'm like, our boy Kareem told me he spends 1.5 to 1.7 on his body.
Yeah, but he has the bread to do that.
No. Everybody up there in the NBA, you have the bread to take care of your body. I'm just saying that he makes sure he knows his body has to be right for his longevity.
No, but these kids are right out the gate, though, Chris. LeBron didn't really get onto that until maybe 7-8 years in. That's when he started going to Europe and he started on this advanced technology that Kobe was doing, where you do the recycling of the blood. What is that called again?
He did that?
Yeah, where they extract blood and they
Stem
put
cells.
it
the stem cells.
stem cells and they circulate it and they go back in and that kind of it helps you with injuries. It helps you heal quicker.
No, I know. Not today, but we are gonna get. I'm very interested in the stem cell.
You're interested in a lot of things, Chris. That's
It's my
why.
life. It's my life, yo.
So,
There's not enough hours.
so what would you
Today.
use a stem cell for if you needed to go? What's the first
Ooh.
repair?
Well, that's a very good
Really,
question.
that's Willie. See, way to come back strong.
No, but you know what? Like I said, I don't want to get into it now. In the future, we're going to talk about stem cell research and stem cell therapy, and we're gonna work. And I'm going to tell you exactly where I'm going to use my stem cell. Because touching on real quick, I saw another podcast that Mel Gibson's father.
Mel Gibson's dad has a podcast, really?
No. He was on a podcast. Mel Gibson's father and Mel Gibson himself got the stem cell treatment, but now it's illegal here in the United States. Of course, the FDA and it's a business. They went down to Panama to this facility, and the old man couldn't walk for about he was wheelchair ridden. Aches and pains. He was really breaking down.
You got that?
Breaking down. So what happens? Mel Gibson takes him to does some research, hooks up with a stem cell specialist, goes to Panama. The dude is the old man is 90 plus years old. Mel Gibson had to find 4 new nurses because everything started working.
See right there.
He was getting.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he was getting. His libido was up. He started getting more frisky.
Really?
He forgot the wheelchair. No more wheelchair. He was walking. That's
How old was he? And it says
when he was 60. I'm lying. He was 70 something. When his body was breaking down.
That's
why
where you
I
heard
saw
that
it.
at the Joe Rogan?
Dr. Neil.
Rodon.
Yeah, you're brave trying to say
Rodane.
whatever. Regardless, and that's the doctor, and he came back, no wheelchair. After a while,
Put up what does it do? That's what I was trying to look for. Wow, that's amazing.
and Gibson got it for his shoulders,
Did he?
and he says he there's no more pain in his shoulder or whatever.
Well, can you see how much it costs though? Right there, up. You just had it. Go up a little
Oh,
bit.
it's very expensive.
No, but I'm talking in Panama.
It's
How much?
It's expensive wherever you get it.
No, I mean, but certain countries they'll look. All right,
not-
patients
it's-
typically pay more than $700 a treatment for the platelets, and up to $5,000 for fat and bone marrow
Marrow.
injections. As a bonus, thank you, brother. Thank you. As a bonus, doctors don't have to wrangle with insurance companies, which view the procedure as an experimental and
many-
largely don't cover them. Wow, that's crazy.
How many? I told you it was expensive.
So, how many treatments do you think it takes to get right, though?
I don't know.
It depends on what you suffer from.
I don't know. But the thing with Mel Gibson's father, like he was in a wheelchair. That means he couldn't walk.
Yeah, so he was messed up.
There was a lot of stuff. So I don't know. But Mel Gibson has the means.
But Chris, you even think about it. Like hypothetically, let's say it takes you 10 sessions, $10,000. I mean $7,000. Over here, if the ambulance picks you up and then you overnight stay in the hospital, easily $10,000. Easily.
And they won't fix you.
Yeah, they won't fix you. And
They'll give you medication to keep you fucked up.
You spend the $7,000 here, at least you know you're going to come out better than when you walked in.
No,
But I wonder if everybody's differently, though. That's the thing.
That's interesting. They say patients don't feel improvement for at least 3 weeks and possible 6 to 8
Yeah,
weeks.
no. It's not immediately.
No, but
You gotta let the body work.
wow,
If I'm paying that much, I want it to work the minute I get the injection.
Yeah.
$700 a session, but 3 weeks that you might be going one time a week, though. Will it depends how involved
at the
it is.
end of the day, either you stay sick for the rest of your life with medications, with whatever, or you get the stem cell treatment. You wait the 6 to 8 weeks. It is what it is. You know, at the end of the day, you can't put a price on health. That's the way I see it. See? Oh, I gotta raise my hand.
That was Chris indicating he's serious.
No. I did it just to be. It was sarcastic.
All
I
right,
was being
so
sarcastic.
so we're off that now. What's going? Are you still are you still a wrestling fan?
No, I stopped ever since.
His
You know-
idol George the Animal Steels.
You know,
I thought that was Chris.
yo, respect. He passed away. George the Animal still passed away. That was. I used to hate that motherfucker.
Really?
He fucked up.
It was very
He
entertaining.
fucked up Carlito Colon. Like he really fucked him up. Like,
Carlito Colon.
when
Wow.
George the Animal Steel went to fucking Puerto Rico, he fucking stabbed Carlito Colon in the head with a fork. He fucked him up, man.
Yeah.
And Puerto Rico.
Yeah, I want to say fucking about 7-8 years ago, I come across this freaking thing. Is it a Groupon? They had a special for a wrestling event over here in Coney Island.
Okay.
So I fucking go, not knowing what to expect. Mind you, when I was younger, I used to work in the garden, so I worked one wrestling match, and
Okay.
I saw the insanity. But that was WWF when it was in its prime, you know.
Yes.
It was different.
Exactly, at WWF.
Then, when I went to this Coney Island thing, is it WWE? Where Hulk Hogan went and he painted his beard?
NWO.
And
NWO.
Totally different crowd. Yo, Chris, I'm there.
WCW is the thing.
Is it
was-
WCW?
Yeah, but at the end of the day, Vince McMahon.
He owns both of them.
He took over everything.
So I'm there, right? And I'm there with my family, and we're watching this. I'm like, cool, this fucking wrestling. Yo, it's a baseball field, so the ring is closer to home plate. And these guys are beating each other up. I'm like, oh, this is cool. I said, it would be nice if we were a little closer. Right on cue, somebody gets thrown out the ring.
Okay.
You know the dugout where the baseball players sit underneath?
Yeah.
This fucking guy took a little guy and just threw him up. Boom! He lands on the roof of the dugout area. Next thing you know, he comes up there. He comes up on top, and they're fighting on the roof. And we're right there. We're watching it. Like fucking sweat is falling on me. So I'm amazed by that, and my kid is in. So I'm looking at my son. I'm like, yo, this shit is fucking amazing. He's looking to his left. You know why?
Why?
One of these fucking Wall Street guys, I guess, went after work with his buddies.
Yeah.
Chris, he's wearing like a $5,000 suit, right? His hand nails are all painted black. He has big black circles around.
Get
his
the
arm.
fuck out of this motherfucker.
He has spiked hair, and all he's going, yeah. He's fucking just going nuts. Yo, my son is looking at him. He's like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? And I'm over here watching watching the match, and I was like, I can understand why he's looking at this guy. Yo, this guy's probably trading $3 million a day. He's handling people's money, but meanwhile over here he loses his damn mind. Yo, and there was a bunch of sickos like that. It was funny.
That's
though.
crazy. But I stopped watching it. I stopped watching it a while back. It just got. I just like, you know. I used to love the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, that
I
was
used to
good.
love, you know, like
Superfly.
Superfly Jimmy Snuka.
I still remember that when he jumped from the
cage.
Yeah,
Against
that dude
Don
was insane,
Morocco.
man. Yeah, did he headbutt him off that jump, or he just landed? I don't know. Whatever he did, I was like, how? That's physically impossible. And I bring that up because I find myself, I think, a week or 2 weeks ago, I'm watching SmackDown, and my son is like, "Yo, Dad, let's go watch SmackDown." And this guy, the boxer, the heavyweight champion, Tyson Fury, he was there, and they were fighting, and next thing you know, he starts mixing it up, and now he's a new addition to, is it?
Royal Rumble. He's gonna be
Royal Rumble. But I heard he was offered some good money.
They probably give him some good money. At the end of the day,
I thought, from what I overheard, it was like $50 million, some ridiculous
50?
amount.
50,
that he's being
wow.
offered.
oh wow.
So just think about how much he makes for a boxing match. 50 is not a lot for him.
No, but when you got guys like The Rock,
I don't think he makes that money in boxing.
Yes, he does.
I don't think.
With the pay-per-views.
you think he's Mayweather status? He could.
Nah.
The guy could sing.
50
No. Just look up his net worth. Oh, how much he made in the last fight? Last fight, he probably made like $7 million. He's not up there.
Yeah, but you know what it is though. When you're good in the heavyweight, you make money. But I like you said, I don't know if he made it to that point yet.
The problem here is he's the problem here is the promoters. You see that the best fighters don't fight each other.
No, they don't, because you got to build it up.
But that's the problem. Like right now, Errol Spence is supposed to be fighting Bud Crawford. They're the two top dogs, and Crawford is on one promotional. I think he's with Aaron. I'm not 100% sure, and then Errol is with another dude, and it's always a problem. So what's gonna? That's why I turn to UFC more than boxing. What's gonna happen is it's gonna be a Pacquiao Mayweather thing.
Yeah, that was such a disappointment.
They're gonna wait till they're old.
But at the end of the day, they got paid though.
No, they
got paid. It worked. It worked for them, but for the fans,
look,
they got screwed.
7-figure payday. How much? Look for how much you got paid, though.
Well, no, it says $1 million. The heavyweight champion is set to make $1 million in his disclosed purse provided by the Nevada State. Oh, this is a boxing though, Will.
Yeah, I want this because I'm telling Will that he doesn't make this type of money.
Oh, look at it. Yeah.
He doesn't
$1
make
million.
He doesn't make that money. He made a few dollars with when he fought the black dude, the heavy duty puncher, Wilder. He made
he lost to Wilder, didn't he?
It was a draw.
It was a draw.
It was a horrible.
I thought Wilder won that.
No way.
No, he won that one round.
Wilder won 2
Didn't
rounds.
Wilder drop him?
He dropped him twice.
He dropped it.
Yeah.
But he got back up.
But
and then won
I didn't see the fight. I saw the highlights. I saw the drops.
I saw the fight. Out of 12 rounds, Wilder won 3.
Yeah, but they were impressive.
It doesn't matter. Nah, it doesn't matter. This guy.
No, you got to ask yourself, what's worth more, knockdown or points?
But Lou,
if you're
going to win 8,
works.
so if they're fighting 12 rounds,
that's the way it works.
You don't talk to me.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying, if I'm the score guy, right?
Okay.
And a guy, boom, gets dropped.
That's a 10-8 round.
No, that's 100 points.
No, that's not.
See, that's how I do it. I break it up. You got 100 points. You make it 10 rounds. That's 10 points each round.
This is how we lose listeners and followers when you say stupid shit like that, Lewis. 100 points.
Yo, it's a drop.
And you get a 10-8
and then,
round.
Guess what, Chris? It's like when you go to Atlantic City and you double up. He drops him a second time. Oh, it's 20 points a round.
No. So then you have another 10-8 round. So right now, you won that round 10 points to 8. Right?
Look at that. He's making... That's euros.
It's 12 million euros, which is a lot more.
Oh, we got to pull out the calculator.
No. 12 million, it'll come about 15. It's close
Tyson
to
and Fury will... what is this? What are we looking at? Metro? All right. Yeah, Metro. So it says the Gypsy King returns to Vegas just 13 weeks after his last appearance.
He made 80 million euros.
There when he'll be cruised by German fighter Tom Schwartz.
Yeah, the deal. He signed the deal. That means he has to complete that deal. He has to fight a certain amount of fights under ESPN or Top Rank or whatever.
But that's what I mean. If
That's
he's
a
getting
lot of bread.
$80 million, so
But that's
he,
for
he
the
got
boxing.
80 fights to fight to make that million.
No.
no. Oh my god!
It's a contract deal, like 5 fights.
There you go.
80 million. That sounds about right. 5 fights or 4 fights.
4 fights.
And then what they do, they have in the contract like pay-per-view
He-
money. If it goes up, you get certain cuts of the pay-per-view.
There you go. See,
Yeah.
now you're talking the way you're supposed
No,
to.
no,
talk.
Chris, I know this, but I like to have fun. Because if it was in my world, 2 drops, that's it. You stop the fight.
That's the difference between your world and mine.
You get dropped.
One
I don't.
drop.
Huh?
One drop.
1 drop.
That's
You-
it.
you fucking mama.
You ain't getting up.
So
But it's interesting though. You've had other athletes that's crossed over to the WWE.
I think they make like little appearances. Not and like Mike Tyson made an
Mike
appearance.
Tyson did it.
Muhammad Ali. We're gonna go back to Muhammad Ali. He made an appearance.
Mayweather
This-
did it too.
I don't remember Mayweather. He
Yeah,
did it too?
Mayweather did
Oh
it
no,
too.
it's funny because that same SmackDown. What's the guy with the tattoo, Willie? Brown Pride, the Mexican.
Oh,
fight?
Cain Velasquez.
He's a UFC guy. He's over there now. You got Ronda,
Yeah.
who's over there now.
Really? Cain Velasquez over there?
Cain beat
He left
what's
the
it?
UFC now. He's
What's the
Yeah.
big dude that's always on steroids? The
Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar.
Cain fucked him up.
He
on
crossed up.
SmackDown.
They actually fought.
Yeah, on
And-
Smack. Yeah, no, he
No,
beat
they fought
him in
UFC.
UFC.
Yeah,
They're about
yeah.
to fight again
Yeah.
on the same show.
But
So you know what?
you guys-
I'm thinking.
You guys
that-
know that wrestling is fake, though, right? It's entertainment.
Listen,
He didn't actually beat him.
honestly on SmackDown, it looked like Cain was hitting him.
Yo, Chris, what are you gonna tell me? Santa Claus is not real too?
What the fuck
no,
is
Santa
wrong
Claus
with
is
you?
real.
There's little kids that may be listening to this.
Santa
You
Claus
damn
is
fool.
real.
About the Easter Bunny, motherfucker. Huh? About the Easter Bunny, motherfucker.
He's real too. I'm just saying. And you guys.
How about the Tooth Fairy?
No.
Tooth Fairy is good. It's good.
What's the little thing in the cupboard that your parents are supposed to move it every day during the holidays?
That's white people, Lou.
Okay. All right.
The elf in the shelf. Elf in the shelf.
That's white people. You tell me your mother did that with you, Lou. Tell me you saw Elf with you when your mom
was a
when you
little
broke.
cucaracha.
That's it. Now we
It was a
talking.
little cucaracha. Yo, but he didn't wait.
He said Elf in. Yo, you've changed, Louis.
Yo,
You've
I'm just.
changed.
You know what, Chris?
You changed. You changed to where I know you, but I don't know you.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
You know,
It feels like a stranger's here.
yeah, like you know, it's just you know, what's that little thing, the elf in the shelf? Come on, man,
Yeah.
you never play. I bet you do it now for your kids. I bet
No,
you.
I never did that in my life.
I bet you do
We
it for
don't
your
even
kids.
celebrate Christmas.
Stop it now, Lou.
Kwanzaa.
I've been in your Christmas bashes.
Yeah.
I've been in your Christmas bashes,
Well,
and
let's just say the pork don't last. Fucking
I've
Chris
paid,
know that.
I've paid my cabbies with your food. You
I
understand?
know that. Yo, I haven't told you about that.
No.
It was like fucking what was it? New Year's.
New Year's.
New Year's, and we're jamming in my house. There's a nice party going, and fucking Chris, you know, we got the penitre, which for you people out there is pork, and Chris hasn't left that section all night. Next thing you know,
Whoa. Okay. Okay.
this is my version.
It's your story.
So he hasn't left the section of the night, and then he goes to my mother-in-law. He goes, "Hey, you have any Tupperware?" I'm like, "Why the fuck this guy's acting for Tupperware?" So I'm thinking he's fix himself a plate to leave. Next thing you know, he has a nice plate, and I see him walking out. I said, "Chris, what's going on?" "Oh, I gotta go out first. I gotta give this to my cabbie. He's gonna eat, and then he's gonna take us home afterwards." I was like, "What the fuck?" You still keep that guy around?
Yo, he got mad at me the other day. He goes, "You don't
You
call me."
still
No.
keep that guy around?
That's Angel 74 Monchito.
Monchito's still around?
No, Monchito's not around, but
That's his retired number? That's his retired dispatcher?
He still uses car 74.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, he actually he passed by. He goes, "I'm mad at," in Spanish, real heavy Dominican accent.
Mm-hmm.
"I'm mad at you. You don't call me anymore." I said, "You know what? I ain't moving around. What you don't know is that I found the girl that has a car, so I don't need car service anymore." But I call him sometimes.
You do?
My first date with Tanya, he was my driver.
Get out of here.
No bullshit.
And she must have thought you were a baller.
That's why you
When do cabbies stop? This guy just got out and got a 6-pack of beer, came back in.
It's a hilarious story. I think she's noticing that I'm not a baller now.
Oh, my.
Because we don't go out as much.
Chris, How Willie's doing the, what you call it, the brunch specials?
Yo, Lou, that first date, I go, I say, Angel, I need you to pick me up because I'm going out with a special lady and we're going to the city. Can you do it for me? Sure, Chris, what time? I said, all right, I want to be there. I want to eat, leave around 5, get there around 6. My reservation around 6:15. I get, yo, Lou, he that day, he
cleaned the car.
He cleaned the car.
Armor on the tires.
Armor all. I know he bought a new air freshener and everything.
Was it the Pine, the old school?
No. It was. He had these things that have little balls that smell.
Yeah.
After a while, you get dizzy. You get dizzy. If you're in the car for a long time, you get dizzy. I promise you. So I go pick up Tanya. Shout out, baby. And I got my flowers. Old school. Got my flowers. Comes out. Oh my God! I say, Chris, how we getting there, babe? It's covered. I got a car. Chris, you don't have a car. No. I rented a car for
Yo, Will, she was like, how many motherfuckers take a cab to Manhattan?
I got out.
He opened the door. Wow.
That's how I do.
You had him wear a suit too?
No, that day he didn't have a tie, but he had a jacket.
A sports jacket?
Yeah.
Nice.
He knew what he was doing. So, and then he goes, this is the best part. So I'm taking it to, I don't know if they opened again. I was really sad when they closed El Quijote.
El Quijote's a good spot. I put you onto that, 23rd Street.
It was you or Willie. I think it was one of you two.
We probably like 20 years
Beautiful
ago.
spot.
Yeah. They did close it down?
They closed it down because they redoing that's
that
old,
building,
that's an old,
that's one of the buildings that the facade, the front fell off.
Yeah,
it just collapsed. It might be 14th Street, something like that.
No, it's 23rd Street.
It is 23rd.
Yeah, 23rd Street.
Yeah.
Between 8th and 9th.
Yeah, it's right up the block from BBQ's.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. It's funny how you go to the fast food real quick.
No. Well, my budget before was Quijote, and then I lost my job. I said, babe, BBQ's early bird special, 2 for 50. 2 for 50. See, that's when you gotta get your girl on.
So I take it there. He gets out. He didn't let me pay him.
Get the fuck out.
That's how good it was.
Because he knew the tip was going to come later.
110%. So he comes out, he opens the door, and he tells me, you want me to wait for you? I said, no. I'll call you when I'm done.
No, but he had to wait. He's not going to go into Brooklyn and come back.
Well, he left.
He didn't?
Because I could only afford one way.
And she didn't know right there. He's only half a baller.
Could afford one way. So I said, no, you go, I'll call you.
Yeah.
And then and I said, oh my God. I said, babe, you want to take the train or? But no, she was good. She was good. We took a.
Looks like it's not there anymore.
Yeah, no.
No, it's not. They took it out.
Wow.
But a great fucking restaurant.
You had the steak there? The steak is amazing.
I used to have the steak. Yeah, and it's like
$23, $24, something like that. It wasn't that bad.
But it was. Well, I don't know that steak. My steak cost like $50.
Oh, you had the steak for $5. Yes,
yeah.
yes. That will run you some money.
So, we had a great time. That was a beautiful place, man. We went there. I took it there for our second anniversary, and then for the third, it had already closed down. Mm. But it was great.
Chris went for the buffet. He ran them out.
No, it was good. It was good. I was just that was a great spot, man.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, the building has it's like an iconic name. It's like the Claremont or something like that. Like Gramercy or some.
Was it connected to a hotel? I think it might.
It's connected to it, exactly.
You know what it's actually next to? Remember Nell's nightclub?
Yeah. That's what we found.
Nell's nightclub is right. It's well, I don't know if it was still Nell's when you started going, but back in the days, Nell's nightclub used to be right there. So you got Nell's nightclub, and then right next to it you have a Brazilian bar, which is pretty good. You got to go down the stairs. But
we're talking about like late 90s.
Is it? No, Nell's really?
I don't know.
No, Nell's was I think to early 2000.
That sounds like a strip club.
No, Nell's is a club. I actually met David Chappelle there.
Get out of here.
Well, no, we met David Chappelle at what's the name of the? Please help me. The Soho Grand. Every time David Chappelle used to perform, this is when he had his first comedy show, and he used to come to New York a lot. he used to always stay at the Soho Grand. The Soho Grand it's a hotel, but they have an amazing bar. Guess who was the bartender? Our boy Tim.
Stop.
So we used to go there, and we're drinking for free all night, and people were looking at us like, oh, well, these motherfuckers belong here because the bar tabs are not cheap. So I'm there one night, and I'm looking at him, and I'm like, man, this black guy looks so fucking familiar because he was wearing a hat, he had his sweatshirt. He just looked like he didn't fit. You know, he looked very, very casual.
Okay.
So I go over to him. I said, "Yo, you're fucking David Chappelle." He goes, "Yeah, what's up?" So, really funny guy. So we're there, we're talking, shooting the breeze. I'm like, "Yo, what's up, Dave? What you getting into tonight?" Hoping he's like, "Yo, coke and whores and all that shit." Nah, he's like, "Nah, just, gonna smoke some weed, probably go to Nails and stuff like that." So then he started asking me, he goes, "Oh, you got weed?" So I go to Mo. I said, "Hey, Mo, tell me you got weed because we're about to get high with David Chappelle." Mo's like, "No, I don't got it, but we're gonna get some. We're gonna get some." Actually, that was the night me and Mo got high on some freaking ecstasy. The first time I ever tried that shit.
Really?
He gave me half a tablet. I was like, forget about it. So anyway, he says he's gonna go to Nails, David Chappelle.
Shout out to Mo Buckets.
So I say, so we're there drinking. I say, all right, cool. Maybe we'll catch up with you later. So we're hanging at the bar again. Timmy's the bartender, so we're drinking. So then finally it comes to an end, and we're like, yo, let's keep on going because we were with JB. JB was our bankroll. JB, what's up? So JB said, fuck it, let's go to Nails then. So we jump in the cab, we go to Nails. Who's there in the back of the thing?
Dave Chappelle.
And I thought he would have fucking forgot about the weed. He sees me and said, yo, kid, what's up? What's up with the weed? I go to Mo. Mo's on ecstasy, so he's not smoking weed that particular night. I'm like, I'm sorry, my friend doesn't have this and that. That ended the conversation with David Chappelle. He moved on to the next guy. But really cool guy. Like,
I would have done whatever.
So low key, huh?
I would have done whatever to get weed.
Chris, he wasn't that big yet. He was. This was on the verge of after Half Baked transitioning into his comedy special. So he was like urban popular. Everybody knew him because of Half Baked, because all the weed smokers wanted to be around him.
I'm telling you, man.
But I wasn't a weed smoker, but I was like, fuck it.
Man. If he said you had crack, I would get crack. I would smoke crack with Dave Chappelle.
I would have probably been on tour with him right now.
Opening
with him.
Now you're looking down the block.
But maybe he wouldn't have been that big.
He would have been big. But it's just crazy, man. No, but I'm a little bit upset at Timmy because Timmy got me fucked up on what I thought was a girly drink.
Oh my god.
Apple martinis.
To this day,
fuck my life
probably
up.
Still one of my best drinks.
Really?
And I don't have it because of that. We OD'd on it so much I couldn't drink this shit no more.
I just can't stand the little...
I can pass the gay stuff, man. I'm on Chappy.
I know you're Chappy, but what I'm saying is I can't... I feel uncomfortable. Like, I don't know how to...
No, Chris.
I don't know
how
to hold it.
You hold it right here.
Right there?
Right against your chest.
That's the martini glass. Hold it right there for you.
No, but you gotta be happy. It might hit the breast on the way up. I'm sorry, pectorals. You call it? Yeah, okay.
I call them pecs. There we go. Flex them. On cue. He flexes them.
Yeah, no, but those apple martinis were hitting.
Oh my god.
Some really good nights with Tim, man.
Shit.
Really good nights with Tim. But ladies and gentlemen, you guys have anything else you want to add?
I gotta do my thing.
You gotta do your thing.
I'm actually a little bit upset. Because I didn't. What's this? You have to call. No, that's a creditor.
So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to close you out by saying thank you for the wonderful support. Quickly, do me a favor. Do you have Sully's email address or Facebook account?
I got Sully's. I might have his Facebook account.
Just pull them up real quick. There's just a couple of people I really want to say what's up to, and thank you for the support and love you've been showing. It's been really good, and we appreciate your feedback. I gotta say what's up to Smooth, upstate New York, Chris's cousin.
Woo!
Thank you for the love, brother. I really do appreciate
Syracuse.
it. I gotta say thank you to my man Franklin down south.
That's Scoop
for showing the love. Much love, Franklin. And then I got to give a big shout out to my boy, Selly. Selly, thank you for showing the love and, spreading the word. Anybody that's interested in playing in the adult men's softball league, please hit up Selly Sazon.
Sazon. Yo, what's wrong?
Sazon.
You even
Selly Sazon. That's S-A.
Sazon, Lou. Sazon.
No, but this is not the one I put that my mommy puts in the rice.
No, yeah, that's the one.
Ese es sazón.
Yeah.
Porque no me dijiste sazón.
Para que hable. Sazón, es sazón.
Oye, pendejo, pero no me dijiste esto es sazón. Selly Sazón.
You sound Dominican, right?
Selly Sazon. Hit him up on Facebook if you're interested in playing in the adults men's softball league.
I think that's in Red Hook, right?
They normally play in Red Hook, but right now they're playing at another field because the Red Hook field is being
Under construction.
being renovated.
Just hit him up on Facebook.
Facebook, Selly Sazon. Again, thank you guys for the love, and I can't forget my boy Tito Wolfpack brother. Thank you for the love you've been showing, you and your wife. I really appreciate it. You know what Tito told me?
What Tito told you?
We're excluding the fan base that's in the car. And I was like, yo, that's why I listen to all my podcasts in the car.
So why do we exclude?
You know, we've been saying office people, barbershops, just people that work in the field.
I'm still trying to because okay, what are we excluding? Is that
We failed
Uh-huh.
to include the driving people that listen to podcasts in
Uber
their car.
drivers.
Uber drivers. Like
that's.
I'm sorry,
But that's
Okay, I could be. Well, he's eating beneath coming down his cheek.
But what I'm saying is, it's a given. Why we
Well,
have
no.
to?
Let's not assume, because when we assume, we do what?
We
We
make ass
There we
out
go.
of me and you. Listen to me. Who the fuck is Tito?
Tito Woodpack, much love. Thank you for joining us this week on Breeze Shooters Podcast. Please follow us and subscribe to Breeze Shooters on iTunes, YouTube, and Spotify.
IG.
Oh, and iHeartRadio. If you don't have the apps, you can definitely log on to iHeartRadio and hear us. Please don't forget to comment. We want this to be an interactive thing. Please tell us what you feel,
Good feedback.
ideas, and stuff like that. I gotta go pick that up later. But I'm looking at the Ghost Swapper. What's up, Chris? Take us out.
All right, here we go. My words will either attract a strong mind or offend a weak one. Boom!
Peace out.
We outie.
Breeze Shooters.
We went live.
Did we?
This is live.
Oh, I didn't think that shit worked. It's a joke, Chris.
No, I know it's a joke. I just,
Yo, don't be killing Tito. You can't kill the people that are
I
supporting
understand
us.
that, but
No, you got to say some jokes,
Yeah,
but
that's what I'm saying.
you got to lead it in. Remember, his wife listens to that. Oh.